So, we're going to sum up everything. I'm going to turn this off. By the way, on the Infocon, notice that there's a high setting and a low setting. What if I'm doing refrigeration? I come into a mechanical room and the whole room has refrigerant in it. Well, if I keep it on high, this thing's going to chirp forever. But if I put it on low, now I can go right to an elbow, and it'll catch right at that elbow if the elbow is leaking. Okay, I'm going to turn this off, and then we're going to sum up what we found. We were here to find a leak, not to repair it as such. The student will repair it for his friend. What are our options? I always like to give customers options. One option is to do nothing. Well, that's, if you do nothing, they continue to lose refrigerant. Now, what got us here is the previous serviceman just kept on putting in refrigerant. There's some logic to that, but the EPA doesn't like that at all. To knowingly refill a leaking system can get you in trouble. How do you know that the customer's not an EPA lawyer? I mean, you get fined, the company gets fined, your 608 card gets taken from you, and you're banned from the field. Nobody's going to sell you, no wholesaler's going to sell you refrigerant or give you tools or anything. So I'm not going to jeopardize that at all. So option one is out. Another option is, well, hey, it's what, over 20 years, over 25 years old. Maybe we should replace the evaporator coil as well as the condenser because it's so old. Some logic in that. If the customer was going to sell the house within a year, certainly replace it. But for a bunch of us, I mean, this thing is old, but it's still good. The evaporator's old, still good. Spend some time, spend some money. True, we can't suck the refrigerant back in here. There's no service valve here. So we have to recover it, and I always had the rule, once we recover the refrigerant, we don't give it back to the customer because you don't know how that tank has been in the past. Is it contaminated from acids, from previous burnouts or whatever? So we come down to the third option, suck out, recover the refrigerant, unsweat the elbow down there, cut the I'm talking about this, unsweat it after all the refrigerant's out, unsweat this, cut it right here, just bring a little bit of 3/8 copper, a coupling, an elbow, sweat it, okay, sweat it meaning use solder, prepare the line, it's an older line, wipe off the old oil with some, I always had some mineral spirits on the truck, wipe it off to get the oil off, and then of course sand everything, flux it, do a good job soldering. Charge it with some 22, back it up with nitrogen, get back here with the sniffer right away. I always carried the sniffer on the truck, see if it's leaking, soap bubbles, whatever. And then evacuate it, charge it. We know it's 5.5 pounds according to the rating plate. Pretty straightforward. You know, you'd be here about 2 hours. Won't be bad at all. Very doable to repair this one. No warranties, no guarantees, because it is an older system. But, you know, for 2 hours work and 5.5 pounds of refrigerant, you're not taking anything from the customer, you know, a couple $100. It'll work out. So, thanks for taking a look at it. Good luck in your future.